Hi everyone, welcome to Chasing Adventures, and today is another exciting day because I got new wheels and tires for this 2025 Honda Pilot Trailsport. And I ordered them through Discount Tires and I got a notification that they arrived, so let's go ahead and get them installed. Alright, so I'm here at Discount Tire, and the wheels and the tires I got for the 2025 Honda Pilot Trailsport are the new Black Rhino Voll in satin black. And these are 18x8 with 25mm offset. And since these are new, I ordered them blind, but after seeing them in person, they look amazing. Finish is top notch and seems like it's well made. And since Honda uses 5x120 lug pattern for the Pilot, only a handful of options were available. But I fell in love with these from the online pictures. The bore size is 72.56mm, and again in 25mm offset. And seems like it was just made a few months ago, which is pretty cool that they have manufacturing date stamped on the box. Now for the tires, I decided to try the new Falken Wildpeak AT4ws that they recently released in 275, 65, 18s, which equals to around 32 inches. And these are the SL load range tires. Now, I had such a great experience with Mickey Thompson's Baja Boss ATs on my Outback Wilderness, and I was going to run them again. But Falken made much improvements from the prior AT3Ws. I had to try them. Plus, they were slightly cheaper than the Mickey Thompsons. Now, I've also ran AT3Ws on my Tacoma when they were like $600 for all 5 tires. I had pretty good experience with them. So with the new improvements they made with the AT4Ws, like the new compound, more aggressive outer lug pattern, and although these are not equipped with the new 3-ply Duraspec sidewall, which you could only get that in C or E rated tires, and plus they're much heavier. However, with the new compound, the sidewall seems to be really rugged even though it's only 2-ply. Because the Wildpeak Trail also has 2-ply, but they were much more flexible and soft. And they also kept the 3-peak mount snowflake rating, which will be great for winter time here in Washington. And you're going to need a few things. First, acorn-shaped lug nuts, and these are the Gorilla lugs in 14mm by 1.5 inch. And hub-centric ring adapter from 72.56mm to 64.1mm. Now, Discount Tire also sells them, so you don't need to purchase them separately and bring your own. But I love Gorilla lugs. They don't rust like some other cheap black lugs, so that's why I brought mine. And I'll have links to all the items you see in today's video in the video description for you guys. And I went with 25mm offset because I wanted more aggressive, wider stance. Because the factory wheels are too tucked in for me. I mean, it's not that bad compared to some other factory off-road setup like the Outback Wilderness. That was really tucked in. But I still wanted a wider stance. But I might have slight rubbing issue with the more aggressive setup, but we'll see. All right, she's in there getting her new shoes. And I really have to give a shout out to Discount Tire because they were extremely easy to work with, answered all my questions, and followed up with the order status. And by the way, this was all from a live person that actually works at the store. So I really like that. They even test fit the tires and wheels, so in case if it's not drivable, I would just get a refund. And surely it was slightly rubbing on the mud flap, so after they got my okay, they proceeded with the installation. And I'm using my OEM tire pressure sensor, so they took that out and put them in the new wheels. And I also got matching spare, and they fit perfectly in there. And look at that, hand torquing the lug nuts. Now that's how it should be done. But you'll be surprised to see a lot of the tire shop will just use an impact gun to tighten the lugs, so I highly recommend them. Plus you get free tire rotation and rebalancing for the lifespan of your tires. Also heavy discount on mounting balancing cost. And they match online prices, so give them a call for your next wheel and tires. And there she is. Oh my God, I love it. What a difference. So now I'm going to show you guys some quick side-by-side comparison shot. Alright, so I got the car back, had a quick lunch, and during the test fit, they said that it was gonna rub, and it actually did rub on the mud flaps. And you could actually hear it, so let me make a quick turn. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I mean it's there. You could hear it, but it's very light rub. So let's go home and take a look at the mud flaps. I was planning to remove the mud flaps anyways, so hopefully that'll fix the rubbing issue. But overall, I like it. And the road noise is pretty quiet. There's a comparison video of the stock tires and these Falken Wildpeak AT4ws. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, it's rubbing on the mud guards for the most part, and slightly on the fender liner. But I mean, the fender liner, I could probably heat gun it and push it out of the way. Yeah, but the mud guards they do stick out a little bit more than the fender liner. So hopefully by removing this, I won't have this rubbing issue. But again, it's just on the mud flaps and a little bit of fender liner. But the front we have plenty of room in the front, so it clears that. And with this angle, you could probably see better where it actually was rubbing. It's all this part right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and remove the mud flaps and then go from there. All right, so I took the mud flaps out, and as expected, you know, it's still touching the fender liner. But I mean, there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but there's a little bit of leeway. So, but with the heat gun, I should be able to push this out a little bit further so it won't rub. But yeah, other than that, I'm happy with the tires and the wheel setup. And they even wrapped the wheels and tires in a plastic bag. Awesome. So I'm very happy with the wheels and tire thus far. And I'm really looking forward to testing the tires out in the off-road situation. And some of the key features for the AT4Ws are that it has staggered shoulder lugs that provides additional traction while off-roading, especially in mud, increased thread rigidity with new rubber compound. And with the new design, it's supposed to be much rigid compared to the outgoing AT3Ws. But it doesn't feel like it's just a hard tire. It's still relatively soft, which is good. And the design is better in the rain compared to, say, the new KO3s, because it has these two channels that pushes out the water to the side and helps with maintaining contact to the ground, which is very helpful here in rainy Washington state. And as I mentioned earlier, with the new rubber compound, it means that the AT4W offers up to 65,000 mile limited warranty, along with 30-day free trial, and is backed with road hazard free replacement up to 2 years, or for the first 330 seconds of tread life. And I think that's the longest warranty period that any tire manufacturer has out right now. And it just looks so much beefier and tough compared to the outgoing model. And it actually has much more pronounced raised lettering now. Also, the wall lugs are more aggressive to give it that extra traction when off-roading. So I'm very confident that I made the right choice, but only time will tell. And I'll have an updated review after I put some miles on these tires. So after driving with the mud flaps off, I couldn't even tell that it was rubbing. But I noticed dirt and mud would end up on the doors. So I decided to cut a portion of the mud flap where it was rubbing and put them on to give a little bit of protection. And that solved the rubbing issue, and yet still somewhat protects the vehicle with the mud flaps on. So that's all I have for this video, and if you enjoyed it as much as I did, please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And until next time, keep chasing adventures, and I'll see you all on my next video.